Yo, so guys, today we're going to continue with the Shanda Sharer case. I reacted to part 2, I made part 2 before, so go check out if you want to see part 2. I left off at a part that was kind of, just, yeah, cause that part was too weird, but anyways, let's react to it.
Lori had a boy cut style hair, very severe, blonde, and wearing all black.
Wicked.
And gothic looking.
Wicked.
It's only once Toni gets in the car to go to the concert that Lori reveals her true and terrifying intentions.
Lori asks Hope, "Have you told Toni yet?" And Toni's going, "What? What? Tell me what?"
Why she looks like them? What the heck?
And Lori says, "We're gonna kill a little girl tonight."
Bro, the two other girls didn't stop it. These two girls right didn't stop, but had to. Okay.
Toni is not believing her ears.
Yes,
To her, that was some kind of sick joke.
As Lori drives, she tells them they are picking up another friend of hers, who they don't know.
Bro.
And it's this friend who wants to kill the little girl.
How messed up? How messed up? How messed up this case was? Really go into and see. Should you just watch TV?
A few hours later, around midnight, the girls arrive at Shanda's house with a plan to lure her out.
The plan was that Hope and Toni, they would tell Shanda that Amanda was waiting for her and they were all going to go out
How
together.
wicked. Smiling in her mugshot.
Toni
Smiling in her
still
mugshot.
doesn't believe that they're going to hurt this child. What she thinks is that they're just going to scare her. When Shanda first opened the door, she doesn't know who these girls are. And she's obviously leery of, who are you people? What are you asking me to go out for? But the minute it's explained, no, we're friends of Amanda, that changes the whole picture for Shanda.
It's been 2 months since Shanda left her old school and life behind. But young love can be a fickle flame.
Nah, she shouldn't have went.
She sneaks out.
12
She
o'clock.
wants to see
It's 12 o'clock.
Amanda.
Well, it's around 12 at that time. It was like 11.
Shanda gets in the car, and where's Amanda? There's no Amanda, and she starts asking about her.
They told her that Amanda was waiting for her at the Whas castle.
And Shanda, intrigued that Amanda still wants to see her, agrees to the spur-of-the-moment trip.
Oh, how messed up.
Suddenly, Lori's friend, who is hiding and lying in wait on the floorboard, springs up.
The mysterious fourth passenger is not Amanda. It's her ex-girlfriend, Melinda Loveless.
And she grabs Shanda by the hair and puts the knife to her throat and says, "Shut up."
I'm absolutely sure that this poor little girl was terrified. I mean, just absolutely terrified.
Imagine having a nice people. Oof. Look. They see her. She's
Based on Toni's
weird.
confession,
Wicked.
Indiana State Police arrest Melinda Loveless and Lori Tackett for the murder of Shanda Sharer. Less than 1 day after her body was found brutalized and burned.
The whole community was traumatized by it.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's just something that we could not possibly imagine.
It's pretty scary to think that kids of that age could be involved in such a violent act.
I think people were baffled that girls could have the evilness inside of them to do something like that.
With an epidemic of teen violence sweeping the nation.
I remember in the comment section, I think I'll put it here. Someone said that there's intense evil in Indiana. I think there is. Yeah. Be careful where you go. Be careful with your friends, because some of your friends might not be your friends. Be careful anywhere you go. Always pray.
The news of Shanda's murder stands out.
This involved a love triangle between one 12-year-old girl and a couple of teenage girls. Melinda Loveless wanted Shanda Sharer out.
Oh, that's him when he was young. Oh, that's a car.
Shortly
that's
after the arrests, Officer Wells combs Lori's car for evidence.
There was a tire iron that appeared to have bodily fluids on it. There was blood. There was hair. This car is just filled with evidence. You could tell she had a terrible night. It was just bad.
Authorities can now move forward with the prosecution of the 4 teens. When interviewed by investigators, both Lori and Melinda point fingers at one another. Detectives fan out to speak to family, classmates, teachers, and friends to build their case and try to understand what led to the brutal act. As detectives delve into Melinda's past, they uncover a history of disturbing behavior.
These children aren't born murderers. The things that Melinda went through were unbelievable. Her father was an absolute monster.
Right,
Melinda lived in a household.
No, if you have abusive parents or if you're just have a bad childhood, that doesn't make it cool. Doesn't make it okay to kill someone like this. Just, especially to burn them alive to death.
Her father was later convicted of that.
Melinda developed into a violent teen with an intense jealous streak.
She actually sprayed mace in someone's face when this boy was bothering Amanda. Melinda had to have it all, and it had to be her way.
Investigators discover that several months earlier, Amanda Heveron's father had filed a complaint after finding alarming letters written by Melinda Loveless.
Oh yeah,
One of them makes Melinda's motive and intention clear.
She had written to Amanda threatening to kill Shanda and saying how much she hated her.
But it wasn't until the fall of 1991 that Melinda found someone who would help her set a plan in motion. Lori Tackett. They meet through mutual friends and soon discover they have a lot in common. Lori's also had a difficult upbringing in a fundamentalist home. So she rebels by immersing herself in Satanism and witchcraft.
Lori Tackett wasn't just involved with the occult. She was fascinated with fire and arson. She talked about how she wanted to burn somebody. She talked about how she wanted to stick a knife into somebody's stomach to feel what it felt like. She had a true bloodlust.
Bro, how messed up.
The two girls realize they each have a need the other can fulfill.
Lori Tackett wanted to kill somebody. That was what motivated her. She wanted to take another life.
That's not.
This is one of the most lethal combinations. Lori had a bloodlust, and Melinda had a rage with a desire for revenge and murder.
By killing Shanda, they would both get what they want. Police deduced they just needed someone to lure Shanda out of the house. That's where Hope and Toni fit in.
I don't think as these two girls lured Shanda into that car that they had any idea about what they were really getting into. But they wound up participating in an unimaginable night of cruelty and torture.
Bro, man, this shouldn't have happened. It should never happen. Ever. Should have never happened, bro. Could have stopped this, could have done something about this, but it didn't. I don't know why. Anyways, yeah.